The pillows are fluff thanks to Miss Emily. The couch is wide enough, join the family. It's all love while we laugh at Bert's criminalities. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup at hey, 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 come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Oh, please. The puppies need me. Ooh, oh please. My body is rejecting none of that fancy credential stuff. I'm just here for the cringe binge. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup and hey, 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 come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Puppies need me, oh please. My body is rejecting none of that fancy credentialed stuff. I'm just here for the cringe binge. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup that hey, 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 come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing just lovely, just wonderful. If you could please drop a number 1, let me know that you can, pardon me, hear me talking. That was our new wonderful, wonderful, thank you, Carol. Thank you, Tux. Thank you, Joy. That was our wonderful new intro song. Slow Morrison, a Sofa Squad, friend here, did that. There are links in the description. I just absolutely love it, right? So cute. I loved it. So yeah, I uploaded it to Patreon last night, and then I was like, okay, we'll do it here for the little intro. Hey Jenny, how's it going? Jenny, I just responded to your email. So yeah, first of all, we did the thing about we're gonna need mods for all the live day streaming stuff we're gonna do. So many of you reached out. Thank you. I've gotten back with a lot of you. We're gonna figure it out, and literally I don't know how we'll whittle it down or whatever, because I love everybody so much. So just hang tight. It's been crazy today. It's gonna be crazy for the rest of the week for me. So in the next few days we'll be getting back with everybody, but thank you for reaching out. I've loved talking with all of you, and yes, and some of you already met in person, which makes that even better. So pardon me. Hey Shayna, how's it going? I hope you're feeling better. I hope everybody is feeling better and doing well. So, yeah. I got my coffee and hold on. Thank you, Megan. Sorry, y'all. I was calling Matt over and over to come get the dogs. They're obsessed with the front door, and they'll just keep barking and barking and barking. And Jake's coming to say hey before he has to go away. Hey. Oh, Luke's very mean. Oh, come say hey, Bo. Say hey. Hey. Okay. Luke. Okay, so hold on. Okay, here we go. Take Jake. Okay. Okay. We're getting all situated. Sorry. Hey, Dwayne. I hope you're doing well. Charlie. Oh my God, y'all, I'm tired. I did like 13,000 steps today, which for me is like a lot. Okay. And so I'm just like, literally, we're dying. Okay. So, anyway, sorry about all that. So, we are going to be looking at Dalia Dippolito tonight. For those of you that are familiar with her, you already know, right? If you're not familiar with her, this one's good. This one's like a good palate cleanser because it's so over the top ridiculous. After we just did the horrid, Chandler and Russell and all this type of stuff. So this one is, a good palate cleanser. And a second, I'll sit here and go over, the whatever for it. Little 60-second or not interview, but you know what I'm saying. So, little homework or housekeeping, whatever you want to call it. Next week, so starting April 1st, when is next week? Let's look at it real quick. Yeah, so Tuesday is the 1st. Okay, so basically starting next week, I don't know if we'll do Revisiting Evil because this will all kind of coincide, but we are going to start rewatching a lot of the major interviews with the Lori Daybell case. So, and when I say about that, obviously Lori Daybell, Tylee, just there's so many we could go through, right? I feel like we need to do Julie Rowe, right, for pure entertainment value. But to get us on the page of the Lori Daybell trial and what's going to be going on next week, starting with trial. She will be going into jury selection. If it starts, anything could take place, right? If it all goes through, she'll be going into jury selection here in a few days. So what we'll do is we'll do live chats in the evening. We'll go over the interviews, get ourselves acquainted, and then basically do so obviously they're not going to have cameras for that part. So we'll do we'll read Justin Lum's notes on it or Nate Eaton's or something like that until it goes, to trial. And then we'll start with the day streams, and then that's when it will get kind of crazy. We're going to be just winging it at that point, right? Because you never know what's going to happen, so on and so forth. So there's that. And what else? I recorded what to me felt like a 3-hour video on Karen Reed today. I watched that entire docuseries and then was like, you know what? I need to kind of lay out who's who in this. Well, that was it was like a lot. So in that, I do not go in depth. I have not watched that entire trial. I basically based it on the docuseries, but I also did talk to several of you behind the scenes and also looked at a few parts of it. So if you're not familiar with it, this is kind of my context with it. If you're not familiar with it and you're like, oh, this is going to start, her trial goes up April 1st too. We're not going to be streaming it. We're going to be doing Lori Daybell's. But this is an overview of it. If you have followed it in depth, it's not going to be I have not followed it on that level, but I figured a lot of people were like that too, that I talked to, were either they knew it ins and outs, they followed it from the get-go, or they're like me, where they're I kind of know about it. So this will give you that, whatever. And then my opinion on the stuff as we go, because I was hooked when I went on the docuseries, please. I was if Lori Daybell wasn't going up, I would be glued to the TV over this case. Sarah Boone's Family Court. Maura says, Sarah Boone's Family Court, March 26th. Is it streamed, Maura? We need to know. That's tomorrow. Is that public? I bet it's not, right? Oh, that's major. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've picked out, Emily sent these to me. The last time we did the live chat or whatever, Emily sent these to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, thank you, Emily." Oh, and hello, Emily. I hope you're doing well, y'all. Y'all send love to Emily. She has been moving and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Not crazy bad. I mean, if you do that too, that's fine. But she's been so busy, y'all. So I hope that all is going well with you today, Emily. Pardon me. What we're gonna do is we are going to. Donna says, Paul, are you feeling any strange impulse to run away to Utah after reading The Vision of Glory? I mean, literally. Oh my God, y'all. That book, y'all. I'm going to get through it. It's like a personal lifetime goal of mine now. There's 3 videos we're going to watch, okay? And I figured the best order of events to go through is the car video, And I'm going to tell you who's who in all this first. We're going to look at the car video, then her finding out her husband has been killed, and then her interrogation. Okay, so you might be like, well, what is all this drama about? So let's get into Dalia Dippolito. So she was a girl on the cover, or the thumbnail, whatever you call it. So Dalia is from Boynton Beach, Florida. She was married to a guy named Michael Dippolito. It's like back in 2009. Okay, so she hired a hitman. Unbeknownst to her, the hitman, as they often are, was an undercover police officer. Okay, she does this to kill her husband. Now, a tipster basically, alerts and whatever. So the police were like, we're not going out with a bang, no pun intended. They essentially stage a fake crime scene. I'm talking police tape, I'm talking rescue cars, I'm talking like a TV show production quality, right? And it's like a hidden camera thing. She comes home, she finds this out. You're gonna watch it in a second. It is, y'all, the cringe. And when I was pulling it up to watch it before I came over here, I forgot how bad the cringe and secondhand embarrassment of it is. So if you haven't seen this, y'all, it's bad. Okay, but not bad in like the Russell Williams way. Like you're gonna be like covering your face and crawling under something. Okay, it is like that bad, right? Which is why we need to watch the video so you know how absolutely absurd guilty that she is before this like horrifying acting job she tries to do. I mean, it's y'all, it's reality TV before reality TV, right? It's so good. Okay. Anyways, so she would claim that she was participating in some kind of like reality TV show prank, whatever. Long story short, it didn't work. Okay. She was caught just red-handed, right? Now there was multiple trials. She, got convicted, overturned on appeal. Another thing, hung jury. 2017, she gets convicted. She's sentenced to 16 years in prison. Now, 2017 is 2025. So, I mean, she'll get back out, right? If Casey Anthony can get a boyfriend, I'm just saying she'll probably have another one. So, yes, hey, Sandy, how's it going? Sandy says, yeah, her starting to cry and shake before the I know. I just love it. That's the part where it's just like, oh, it's so bad. Okay, so that's what we're watching. That's what we're gonna be talking about. So let's go ahead and pull up. Where is it? Here is so she's in the car. She thinks she's dealing with a hitman. Okay, that's what she thinks she's dealing with. So just know that going into it. Now, as they talk, if you could just drop a number 1 in the comment section so I know that you can hear them talking. They're not saying anything right now. This is the car, the police car. Here she comes.
Hey. We're staying in here, right? All right, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Can y'all hear her?
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, you all right? Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm good. Just that, took a little while to get here. I just want to make sure you're all right. No, I'm fine. I came with my cousin. That's why. All right. I guess. Yeah, I saw that. I figured, it's by the normal, so, you want to take your precaution or whatever. Relax. We're just going to talk. Okay. We're going to talk, get some stuff out the way. All right. All right. Okay. First thing first. 3,000. And then I do my thing. All right, and I just got to know a little bit about the things. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do it and what exactly is going to be done. All right? And if you got recommendations, what you want, what you know about him. Dude, is he your husband or something? Boyfriend? Your husband? How many y'all been married? No, for real, because the thing is, after I talked to you today, this phone, garbage. Okay. You won't be able to get a hold of it. I just want to make sure that, it's what you want. No. All right? Okay. Because, I'm here on word. I'm doing my dude a favor, and I'm lowballing. The price is really, really low. You know what I mean? So I just want to make sure that, it's what you want. All right? Yeah. So you sure you want to kill this dude? Okay.
Do we really have to?
All right.
You know, it's just, I'd rather be as less, you know, whatever
Okay.
with you.
All right. All right. I know I got a picture of it.
The way she just turned around and looked directly at the camera, I'm like, what was the camera? Right? And it's like this part. They knew how to pander to her too. When he's like, dude, you look good. Girl looking fly. She just, honey, they might as well booked her then. They knew exactly how to talk to her, right? Oh my God, y'all. It's like this. Okay, here we go. I'll shut up. Here we go. Let's keep going.
Picture of the house, whatever. You know, I know y'all got an alarm system.
We have alarm, motion detectors, and camera.
What's the company
The,
that monitors the alarm system? It's not one of the common.
no, it's not like
Not
a main,
APT
no, it's
or
not like a main company or anything like that.
so it's a smaller company.
Right.
All right.
But the thing is, like, in the middle of this week, he's going to be somewhere. And so I wanted to talk to you and see if
Where is he gonna be?
something can possibly, you know what I mean?
Well, all right. So you don't want it at the house?
I'd rather, I wanted to talk to you and see if it's something, you know what I mean, at that place, if you could do something like that, or if it can't be done and, you know.
Well, that's the thing, which is why, you know, I want to know as much information so I can plan, you know, because I've already started planning as if that's going to be in the house, which is why I asked you for the key for the house. You know what I mean? Because my plan was it's going to be you know, in and out, you know. Not comfortable with a lot of people not comfortable with me with keys in the house, all that kind of stuff, you know, like a lot of personal information. You know what I mean? It'll take a little while, but I'll get in, you know. I don't care about the alarm system, I just gotta know who it is, you know, and because a lot of times, you know, whatever I get from whatever money I get from you, most of it goes into, you know, planning and getting people to do stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just the way it is.
How soon can we get everything going?
Well, it's up to you.
I mean, I need it done like this week, but like my understanding of everything was that like, you know, I was gonna give you what I gave you, and then that was everything. Until after the fact, and then after the fact, I guess you were gonna come and like find me or whatever, or you were gonna tell me like where it was supposed to go. That's why like today when you asked for money, you threw me off guard, and I told you okay.
Oh, right.
I said to you, oh, okay, because, you know, I'm not going to get on the phone with you, whatever, like, over, you know, but,
okay.
I mean, I'm good for it. Like, it's not like I don't have it.
No,
anything.
Can you imagine haggling with some, oh, thanks, John. Thanks for gifting 5 memberships. Can you imagine haggling with the person that you think, the couple of things here. Number one, you're haggling over it. I'm good for the money. Well, you came and you threw me off and you did this, the money and whatnot. I'm like, I would never be this confident, right? Okay. Secondly, imagine this situation. Like, how would you ever trust someone? Like, I would constantly think the person that you were trying to hire was a cop, right? Like, the way I'm like, how did she arrive at this place of being this comfortable with this stranger or whoever it was, right? To pay money to kill her husband. That part blows my mind. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, AZ Kelly says, I want the dollar store hitman, right? I mean, seriously, it's like, look, what can we get for $2.99? Okay. Can we get a trip and fall? Here we go. I want the 5 and below. 5 and below hitman. Okay. Okay, here we go.
You know what I mean? Like, I understand your position. Like, I went ahead and I gave 12 with the understanding that after everything was already handled, you were going to come and find me. And I mean, I know not to fuck around with you. You know certain things, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you obviously know where I'm at.
Well, my thing is that I'll give you a quick breakdown of what I've done so far. You know, I got $1,200 from the, all right? $1,200 went to buying my heat, my gun, okay? And a couple hundred, you know, for other people to do things. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. As a matter of fact, I've already spent more money, you know, just to get here.
Right.
You understand? because I had to get this car, I got to get rid of this car, I have to get this phone, I got to get rid of this phone.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a lot more I have to do.
I know. It's not like I told you, like,
The way she keeps looking at the camera is sending me, y'all. Okay. Thanks, Elaine. I appreciate the super sticker. The way she keeps turning around and looking at the camera is like, oh, it putting me over the edge. I cannot with this, right? Oh my God. Okay, here we go.
can't keep coming out of, like, I've come out of pocket a lot for, like, a
No,
lot of
that's
other
fine.
things.
That's fine.
But you know what I mean? Like, I can't get into it, like,
No,
or whatever.
that's all right. Go ahead. That's all
So
right.
it's kind of like, you know, I'm in the position where, like I told you, like, I'm good for it. Like, the day that you needed it,
I
you
know
know,
you are.
it's like I came, I met that day, it was handled. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of person that I am.
Okay.
Today, you threw me off guard when you called me at, like, 2, and it's not like, you know what I mean? I have a stash under my pillow.
No, I do. Because I was going to make sure. Here's what I'll do, okay?
I mean,
Here's what I'll do. I don't have to correct anything, because I was going to take half of me today and then half when it's all done. That was the plan. You understand? You know, if you want to do it in the back end, you know, you might want to have to kick like maybe 1,000 or more. You know, top 2. You understand? Because I have to spend $1,000. You know, between today and tomorrow. Okay? If you want it done, because I was thinking, if you want it done tonight, tomorrow, or the week, I understand. I could get it done by Wednesday if you want me to. You understand? But I got to do my homework. You know, I got to, you know exactly where the place is and how to get out of there, how to get in and out. You understand what the neighbors want? I got to call the cops. You know, report a shooting to see how fast they get to that location. There's a lot of stuff I got to do. That's going to cost me a lot of money because I got to buy a phone to do it with and then burn the phone later on. There's a lot I got to do.
Right, so what can we
but no,
do?
I don't mind. You ain't got to do it now. As a matter of fact, you can leave the thing. You can leave, my payment at the house. If you want to do it at the house, he says he's going to be somewhere this week. If you want to do it somewhere else, then I have to meet with you, later on to cash. Understand? But you let me know. Give me a day. Give me a time.
How are we
give
going
me
to do
a
it?
habit.
So if we go ahead and we do it, like, at the house, like, how soon could you do it? And
I
what
could
time
do it
are we looking at?
Wednesday morning at the house, because I was looking in the newspapers here. There's been a lot of burglaries in this area. All right, it's not uncommon for someone to break into a house. Okay, it's gonna be like I break into the house. Didn't think he was gonna be home because everybody works in the daytime.
Right.
You're gonna think he's at work. But when he's not at work, then he gets 2 in the head. That's it. I take a couple things with me, break a couple windows, make it look like a robbery that went bad. It's all over. I'm gone out of there. You understand? I'm not gonna be by myself. I'm gonna have other people watching my back. Doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he has guns in the house.
No.
All right.
He's right now he's on probation, so there's a lot of people that don't like him.
All right. What's his name?
Mike.
Mike. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Robbery went bad. That's the thing. Okay. Now, once that's done, I'll wait a few days. I'm not gonna call you right away because the police are gonna be all over this motherfucker. Understand? The police are gonna be asking you questions, although they know it's gonna be obvious what it is, and they already know. You know what I mean? But they're gonna ask questions, because that's how they gotta do it. Okay? But I give you maybe 1 or 2 days, but I'll be in contact with you. You know what I mean? When it's all done, and then I get paid. Understand? All right. Let me see. I got a couple things I gotta ask you. Now, this dude here, you with, how much does he know about this, and how much do you trust him?
He's my cousin, and it's like he's the one who, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, because I know you talked to my man, and my man said he's good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm just saying for you. You understand? Because I don't know how well you handle pressure. You understand? I don't know, because I don't want.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm a lot tougher than what I look. I know you see me, and you're like, oh, what a cute little girl, whatever. But I'm not.
You are. You're extremely beautiful.
Thank you, but I just need to make sure everything's gonna take care of.
All right. Okay. So you pay me the back end. How much you paying me?
What do you say back on
Well, okay. When it's all done, I was gonna get $3,000 from you today, and $3,000 when it's all done.
Right.
Okay? Since I'm gonna collect all of it at once, just throwing maybe 1,000 more, 1,000 or 2. So can you do 700 or 800,000? What's this one?
Is it 7? Is that okay?
Okay, 7 cash. Okay. All right. Now here's the thing. That's why I want to ask you again. All right, this phone after today, until I get a hold of you, after it's all done, you have nothing to get a hold of me. You understand? Okay. Don't try to call me. Even if you call me this morning, I'm gonna be working. You understand? If I need any more, information. Okay. What's the name of the development? The house. Okay. All All right, that's what I thought it was, like a bunch of tall buildings.
Yeah, it's right over there.
All right.
That's
Okay.
why I wanted to meet you there, so that I didn't need to.
I keep trying to type 7K. I put 7K to kill someone. It won't let me do it. Then I said 7K to unalive somebody. It won't let me do it. So I'm coming off mute. 7K to unalive somebody, right? And like, there's that. Now, did y'all catch the part where when they were talking about money before, and she was like, you know, I'm good for it. Like, you know, I'm that kind of person. Like, you know what kind of person I am or whatever. I'm like, honey, yeah, you're sitting in somebody's car, planning to kill your husband for cash. Okay. But no, I wouldn't trust you to pay up either. Okay. Come on. Like, that's the crazy part. And I mean, this isn't just like specifically a Dalia thing. Like, this is how these character types who do this kind of stuff, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Okay. Yeah, Shannon says, yes, her moral compass is on point. Right. What kind of person do you think I am? I pay my bills. Right. Okay. Sorry. We know we can find you at church on Sunday, right? I mean, come on, y'all. I cannot. Like, oh, you might think I'm just like a cute little girl, but I'm all real tough. And this dude's good. Like, I'm ready to sign up, right? I'm ready to sign up. I'm just like, I'm scared not to. Like, at this point, if I was like not knowing the situation, I would be scared for my own life and like just hand over my money to him and be like, please don't kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Okay. Hey, Indy, I hope you're doing well. Okay, here we go.
You know what I mean?
What's the house number?
Now, on Wednesday, he's leaving.
He's leaving on Wednesday?
He's leaving Wednesday.
What time
He's
is he leaving
between
Wednesday?
8:15 and 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to know, like, do you want to come to my house Wednesday, or do you just want to, you know what I mean? I don't know what kind of scenes you do, whatever. He's going to be going to the bank on Wednesday. I don't know if, you know, yeah, I don't know if that's too public for you, or if that's too,
what's he doing at the bank?
he has to pull out money for his business partner.
Oh, he's not gonna, okay, so he doesn't have any money at the house, man?
He's like hard cash. He's throwing and pulling out the money because he has to make it look like it's coming from an account from his business partner.
Okay.
Like a business
How
account.
much money?
He said he was pulling out, I think, around 10.
It might even be better. He's got
That's
10,000.
why I was telling you.
Okay.
He's
All
going
right.
into the bank on Wednesday and he's pulling out money. Like, I know what bank he's going to
What bank is it
in
going?
Boca. Are you familiar with Boca?
I could find out.
I know exactly
I've
which
worked
bank
in
he's
Boca
going, and I
before.
know what time he's going to be there. And he'll be there early. He'll be there when the bank opens.
Okay. All right, what's the name of the bank you're going to?
So the bank that he's going to, he's going to Bank of America.
In Boca? You know where exactly that
Yeah,
is?
I know exactly where, what time, everything.
Okay.
So I don't know if, you know,
Well, I
the
gotta
problem with this, though, is that from where the bank is to where the partner's office is, it's literally, like, next door to each other.
Okay,
Like, he's
so
going to have to get back in the car to go there. I know where the office is at and everything like that. Like, I could show you where everything's at.
his office is a partner?
Yeah.
All right.
But now I don't know if that's, like, too public for you or...
Well, I mean, yeah, I could do it like that, but it is public. I'll get the money. But the thing about it is that it's a harder getaway. If it's in Boca, how close is it from I-95?
It's Boca. Now, y'all, I forgot. Remind me again. She was she used to be like an escort or something like that, right? Is that how he met her, or did he meet her after? I can't remember that part. But you hear her, is the bank too public? I'm like, yeah. Like, if I was him, I'd be like, are you crazy? You want me to go kill somebody at the bank? Like, seriously, for $7,000. Like, if I was him, I'd be like this. I'd be like, at minimum $50K right now. Okay. Period. End of story. Number two, you want me to do it at the bank? 100, right? Because how many people get away with this? I guess this is the thing. Hey, Audra, how, like, the little amount of money that they will kill people for and the way they act like it's, well, I need to set, and I know this is fake, but like, there's other people that aren't, right? Do people just get away with this so much that they're willing to do it for such a low amount of money? I can't with that. That part just is crazy to me. But here we go.
You're closer to the turnpike.
The bank is? Bank of America. What
Yeah.
road is it on?
441.
441, close to the turnpike's good too. Because I need somewhere to get out fast.
Right.
Okay. Turnpike, what road is it on?
It's on Glades and 441.
Where's it? 441. Bank of
Yeah, the
America.
Bank of America there in a shopping
And
center.
where's his partner's office at?
This is 441. This
Yeah.
is Glades.
Yeah.
441 is here, the bank is here, and then the next building over on 441 is where the partner's office is.
Okay, so the partner's office is actually on 441. It's
Yeah.
not great.
Exactly.
What's the name, like, the business?
But it's in a building. Like, I can get you the building number and everything like that. Like, I know where everything's at, but like the exact.
First floor,
like,
second floor, or anything like
That's
that?
what I
Okay,
don't know.
all right. He won't make it to the building. And he's leaving the house by 8:30. He's going to go get $10,000.
Yeah.
All right.
At that bank, though, he's leaving our house and then going to Boca and doing it. That's
All right.
why I thought that, like,
What kind of car does he drive?
he'll probably be in that Tahoe right there.
What, it's his Tahoe?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
He'll probably be in that Tahoe, and he has
That's better.
a Porsche. That
Thank you,
I'm pretty
Ashley.
sure he's going to be in that Tahoe.
Okay.
And he just had surgery, so, it's, I'm pretty sure he'll be in the Tahoe.
It's like taking money from a kid. All right.
So what I was thinking is that would benefit you because obviously, like, you know what I mean?
No, either or. The thing is, it's more risky doing it in public like that, but I don't mind. I just got to,
That he'll have it for sure because the friend texted him, the partner texted him, when are you coming?
I borderline feel like they could literally have a dude sitting in the back corner of the passenger seat, wherever she keeps turning around looking at, literally with a video camera like this. Like, I feel like she's so dumb. She would have been like, I thought he was like, I didn't know who the guy was with the video camera in the back seat. I kept turning around looking at him, and it's like, girl, seriously? I mean, this one's bad, y'all. I mean, you already see this, right? Okay, here we go.
And then from there, I know where he's going right after that. Like, he won't have the money anymore. He's going from the bank to there, and then that's it. You're not going to catch him anymore with money.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. If I don't do it now, because, the thing is, I don't want to get greedy, but, the fact that he's only have $10,000 on him, I'm interested.
Exactly.
And it's only going to make it look like, he has more reason to be robbed because of that amount of money.
Right.
Right, and they're probably going to suspect the partner because the only partner knows he's going to get that.
Exactly.
All right. So what I'm going to do is that, I'm going to try to change my plans a little bit and then try to, do it with the whole bank thing. If I can't come through with it by Wednesday, then it's going to have to be at the house. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm more interested in that additional $10,000 I'm going to get from him. You know what I mean? Because, that's not going to come out of your pocket.
So what do you need then? Do you want to go ahead and drive by that area and, like, scout it out, or what are you trying to do?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
He's just smoking because I'm not letting him smoke in the truck.
Right. No, I think I'll find it out. As long as I know where the bank is, as long as I know what car's going to drive, I know I'm going to have people following from the house to the bank.
Right.
All right? And then he's going to be on.
Because he's going to have it. That's what I'm saying to you. It's like,
All right.
you get him at the house, it's like, it's like, but,
Right,
I mean,
right,
I have nice shit at my house, but still, like, if you go and
He
what I
doesn't
mean?
keep any, large amount of money at the house?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No, so you're better. I mean, nobody knows. Everybody, when you come to my house, you
Right.
think, you know what I mean? There's a lot of money there. There's a lot of stuff there, whatever.
Yeah.
But in reality,
All right. Okay.
the only thing would be, if you, like, leave with the fucking Porsche or something. It's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Okay. I'm gonna plan that way, and I'm gonna plan it with the bank. The thing is, you gotta understand, because after today, I can't get a hold of you. If it doesn't work out the way I'm safe, or the way I'm comfortable with it at the bank thing, it's gonna have to be at the house. I just want to make sure that you're not gonna be home when no one else is not gonna be home.
Well, you gotta tell me, like, okay, are we looking at Wednesday morning, or are we
Yeah,
looking at?
Wednesday's the day I'm gonna go for the money. If the money doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to do it before then. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have a small window. At the house or the money. If I don't get it by the money, then I'm done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I won't even get paid.
Right.
Because so that's my way. It's a short window, so I gotta plan. I gotta have people up here.
So Wednesday, he's leaving 8:15, 8:30.
8:15. Are you gonna be home?
He wants to be at the bank when the bank opens at 9.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go and see.
Okay. Can he walk from the bank to the? Is it like walking distance, or you gotta drive to your partner's office?
No, he's gonna get in the truck and drive.
Okay. All right.
He'll get in the truck and he'll drive.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Okay. Let me see. I got one more thing for you.
So what I wanted to say to you is that I wanted to make sure, like, for example, like, okay, this shit doesn't happen Wednesday. Thursday morning, for example, you don't come and I'm there,
Thank you, Dwayne.
right. Like, I want to make sure, like...
No, if I listen, if it doesn't happen by Wednesday, I'm not coming. All right? I'm not coming. What I'm going to do is that if I don't get it done, you're going to get your money back. All right? Like, it doesn't happen, and if it doesn't happen by Wednesday, I'm going to have to call you from another phone and, tell you a whole different plan. You understand? But I'm not gonna do it.
See, here's the thing. Like, yeah. So, hold on, let me see your comment. Shannon just said, I mean, how long does it take to work out logistics here? Okay, so me and my ADD at this point, like, this is why I would immediately get called with this, because I've already lost interest in this, right? So if I was her, I would have like zoned out a minute ago. So the plans would have been half baked, like, even though they are kind of half baked here. Like, my interest level in ADD would have had me spinning out everywhere. So this dude wouldn't really know where to show up. He probably wouldn't have had a picture of the dude at this point, right? It's like they're giving me anxiety the way they talk over each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, let's seal the deal. I feel the need to give this man money of some sort. I don't care for what at this point. I haven't been paying that much attention. I think I'm paying him money to run errands at the bank, book a nail appointment. I don't know, right? Let's just wrap it up. My brain has moved on to the next.
Thing that you don't know. I'm saying you're the client. I'm not gonna, do anything without your approval. You understand? So,
Wednesday, I told you where he's gonna be, and then you need to know where he's going to be after he leaves the partners, or no?
Where's he going to be at?
He has a dentist appointment right across the street at like 9:30, 10 in the morning.
Okay, 9:30. And at that point,
so he's going to be
leaving, is he leaving town Wednesday? Is he going somewhere? Is he leaving town? Or?
No, that was that.
Okay, all right. Then he's going to come back home.
Right, then he's going to come back
home. Definitely not coming back home with the money. Partner's going to be with
No, he's needing the part.
I honestly feel like the dude, if this was real, needs at least $2,500 extra just for suffering through this conversation. Can you imagine how many other ones they've done text message wise? Please. This is like overtime, right? This is like overtime. This is guaranteed overtime pay right here.
And then from there, he's going to...
Okay, all right. I'm going to try to do the focus thing, though, because I've been planning for, over here. Just, I got to do my homework and come back.
That would be ideal, because it would make it seem like that's the reason why.
Right.
No, I'm okay.
I'm good. Thanks, man. All right. Nice dude. All right. Wednesday, bank, $10,000, right?
Yeah.
And y'all. All right, he's gonna be in that car. And Mike. And so you just had surgery? When?
His back right here.
All right. Okay. So he's not gonna be able to move that.
He won't be able to he walks fine and everything like that, but it's gonna be like a little bit of a struggle.
Okay.
He wears here, like all this here, all these here are like tender points.
Okay. All right. Okay. If it's not done by Wednesday, then I'll call you. If it's done by Wednesday, the only thing you're gonna hear from me is to collect. All right. Which is why I said that between now and when it's done, you're not gonna have an option to change your mind. Even if you change your mind, I'm talking to him.
There's no changing. No, there's no I'm determined already. I'm positive, 5,000% sure. I was stressing when you told me you were gonna come up here, and then I'm looking at the time. I'm
5,000%.
It's like all this
I'm
stuff.
stressing you weren't gonna show up.
I'm gonna do it. As soon as he told me I was gonna need the money from you, I went. I grabbed it right away. We were good to go. With me, you're not gonna have a problem. You're not gonna have an issue. You know what I mean? Nothing of nothing.
Do you have any money on you right now you could afford or anything? You don't have to. I'm just saying.
I didn't bring anything.
Okay. No big deal.
Thanks, Patty Cake.
All right. Okay. So about the key to the house.
I had that, but I didn't make a copy of it. Because I wanted to talk to you about Wednesday to see if Wednesday was going to work out better than,
Wednesday.
You know what I mean?
Wednesday's going to work out
better.
better.
I to the house because the thing is that I don't want to pay over the phone, but I told you, I have cameras. They don't record, but I have cameras on the front and in the back, and then I have the motion detector. Yeah. So it's even if you go with the key, the sensor's going to go off, and then he's going to see on our TVs, you know what I mean? Exactly.
Okay.
So I didn't want to fuck you up either, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean, have an issue.
Okay, what floor is it on? Is it on a first floor or?
There's 3-story tunnels. When you walk in, it's an
So, all right, so the whole 3 stories is you guys?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
The whole 3 stories is us.
All right, You got the key with you? I just want to see what kind of key it is.
It's just a regular. I have it in the truck because
You know the name of the. I mean, I could. It's just I don't want. Just right now I'm planning for the bank thing. Just saying, at the last minute the thing's not.
Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong here. I don't know. I feel like isn't he trying to get something from her? Like he needs something, money, key, almost like a physical type exchange to take place. Now, granted, she's already paid him, but I feel like legally, isn't that what's going on here, or is it just part of the game he's playing or whatever?
Not gonna work out. I just want to make sure that I get it done. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have to say, I have to say, fuck the money. I just want to get the job done.
Right.
Understand?
Well, I mean, he walks the dog in the morning, and when he walks, every morning he's walking the dog like at a certain time. We leave our front door unlocked.
Oh, perfect. And are you gonna be home Wednesday morning?
Wednesday morning, yeah, unless you tell me otherwise.
All right. Okay. Do you go jogging in the morning? You go to the gym in the morning?
I was going to the gym, yeah. I mean, if I go tomorrow, it's not going to look weird or anything.
Okay.
I go to the gym on a regular basis.
All right. Wednesday morning, go to the gym.
All right.
All right. Because if I can't do the bank thing, then I'm gonna have to do it at the house. I don't want you at the house.
Okay.
Understand?
Around 6:30, 7 o'clock, he
Yeah.
always walks the dog in the morning.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he walks the dog across, like, over where the lake is, and our door is always unlocked.
I'll be in the house by 6:30 Wednesday morning.
Okay.
6 o'clock. You're in the gym.
Okay, if you
All
decide
right.
that you're not going to do the...
Well, that's the thing. Listen, by the time you get back from the gym, you're gonna find two things: a dead body in the house, all right, or nothing.
All right.
Okay, if it's nothing, then it's gonna be the thing.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow then. All right, I want to go Wednesday. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
But remember, always around 6:30, 7 o'clock. He's always
Walking the dog.
walking the dog.
Okay. Just make sure you're at the house by 6 o'clock in the morning Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And then
I'll be over there. I'll make sure I'll watch you walking out the house. Just want to make sure
So
that
you're gonna get there earlier and everything like
earlier. I'll be there earlier. I just didn't think it was. I thought it was gonna be about 9:30, 10 o'clock thing. But since it's gonna leave the house by 8:30, then I gotta be here. I gotta be hours before.
that. Right.
Make sure it's all done. So
And then too, worst case, he's gonna be at the bank and that's
at the bank, Glades Road, 441,
Yeah.
Bank of America, right? $1,000. Okay.
all right.
All right. Anything from me?
No, I mean we're good, right?
We're good.
You don't need to know anything else. Is you're okay?
I think I'm good.
Okay. And then how are you gonna know where I live if you decide that you're gonna go to the house?
Yeah, you just told me. What's the house number? I think
So you
I
don't
saw,
know.
I saw the picture. I saw the picture.
But I had a whole bunch of house numbers. You know which one mine is?
Wait, which one's the house number?
It overlooks the lake.
What's the number?
1329.
1329. Okay. All right. 1329.
Yeah.
First floor. Okay. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a swing by there right now.
All right.
1329. Looks at the lake, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of the road? That like what is it? The something? I just go through
Yeah.
there.
You're gonna. What is what you're gonna do? Oh, so you already went by.
Yeah, I went through there. That's what I'm saying. That's what look at it.
Okay.
1329.
Right,
What's
and
the
it's right
exact
there.
address? 1329 what?
It's right there. You're gonna see it. Which way are you gonna go in?
I'm gonna go into I think the first one. Not this one right here, the first one down.
Okay, you're gonna go down the first one, make a left.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be like a one-way ramp. Keep going.
Right.
And then you're gonna U-turn.
Okay, what's
And
the
then
street
it's gonna
name?
be on the right-hand side. Be at the Parkway.
Yeah, that's all right. That's what it was. Yeah. 1329, yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, and I guess
You're here for me.
I'll hear from you.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Bye.
Y'all. Oh my God. It gives me anxiety. Like, all the things that could go, I know this sounds weird, like that could go wrong. Like, here's a key, here's this, he goes to do it at work, do it at the bank. I'm like, and just absolutely like she's brushing her teeth, right? Like zero cares. Okay. Now, so you saw that. You saw how 5,000. I'm sorry, this keeps shaking. It's easier for me to have it in my lap, though, with the way that this is situated tonight. 5,000% sure. I was afraid you weren't going to call me. This and the other. So let's see what happens when the deal goes through. Now this is a short, so what I'm getting ready to put in is like a very short clip of this. This is where she's going up to the cop. She's come home from the gym. You know, what's going on? There's all these police officers around. Remember, all this is fake, okay? This is good.
I'm Sergeant Ramsey. I'm the one that called you. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry to call you. Listen, we had a report of a disturbance at your house, and there were shots fired. Is your husband Michael? Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, ma'am. He's been killed. He's been killed, man. I'm sorry. Listen, no. Try to calm down. Listen, right now, we need to get you to the station. We need to get you to our police station. I can't let it stand, man. We have to do our job. If you want us to find his killer, okay, we need you to calm down. I'm going to need you to go with these detectives, okay? Does he have enemies? Is there anyone that would want to hurt him? Okay, who would want to hurt him? Witnesses said they saw a black male running from me. I can't let you see him, ma'am. Ma'am, I cannot do this right now. Ma'am,
Thank you. Hear me out.
Detective Yopi, I need you to take her to the station. I can't. Ma'am, go with these detectives. If you want to help your husband, okay? If you want to help your husband, you need to go to the station with these gentlemen and tell us everything you know about who he knows, who he's connected to. Don't worry, we've already taken care of dogs with animal control for right now. Everything's under control. And we'll take care of everything else, okay? Thank you, guys.
Y'all, that was painful. Okay, yeah, that was so painful. The dogs are in the house. Honey, you didn't care if those dogs got killed. I needed to. Starts crying before they tell her, right? And of course, they got the super hunky hot cop to tell her, whatever. You see the way he's like putting his hand around the back of her head. He's like, baby, don't worry. When this is done with, I'll step in to be your man. I mean, oh my gosh. And the way she just like walked in, like what was funny too is she doesn't question it. Where he's like, y'all, I would have died laughing if I was the cops. I would have died laughing. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. I forget who said. Thank you, Colored Pencil. Paul found disease cringe in the Carolinas. No, right? Seriously. I would have bust out laughing if I was cops. Okay. So there's those two things. Now let's go see how the interview goes for her. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. We already saw how the first one did, right? We already saw how that, whatever. I need to see my husband. Cannot roll my drinking from the damn cuppeth. I forgot I had this over here. Drinking from the damn cuppeth on that one. Can't roll my eyes hard enough. I mean, honestly, okay. I was auditioning for a reality TV show. Cannot. Makes me sick to my stomach. Hold on. Okay. So stupid. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, the Jaws phone call to him. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now we're going to see the interview. She's gone to there, oh my God, my husband's been killed. Surprise, surprise.
Protocol that we have to do with this, which is the wife. We got to advise you your rights, so you know. Okay. If you don't understand any of them, you just tell me, and I'll stop and repeat. And first of all, let me just tell you, I'm sorry for your loss.
I just want to see my husband, please.
All right, honey.
I love my husband. I love him.
No, you don't want to see him.
I just want to see.
Believe me, you don't. Could you listen, please? I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights.
Meow.
And as I say, this is protocol. If you don't understand them, tell me you don't understand, I'll explain them to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand that? Just answer, you have to answer me.
I understand.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? If you have the right to the presence and representation of the lawyer of your choice where you make any statement.
You know the cops still talk about this. You know they still talk about this. If I was them, at a minimum for like, I don't know what you call it, but like when you get all your employees together for like camaraderie or whatever, to like team building, minimum once a month would have team building at like the bar and play this. Okay, please. Like if things were at 2 tenths around the office, please, 100% putting this in. That's like this is a once in a lifetime situation, right? For a cop or anyone in this line of work, right?
If there are any questions, you understand that? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer. Or you make any statement during any questions. Do you understand that? If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, I'm privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that? I can make no threats or promises to induce you to
very
make a statement.
jody
This
areas.
must be the
Very
known
jody
free will. Do you
areas.
understand that? Any statement can be will be used against you in court of law. Do you understand that? I'm going to ask you to sign it.
100% RJB.
And date it, and I'll have Detective
100%.
Anderson as a witness, okay? Sign where the X is, please.
She's gonna sign off and everything.
I'll go ahead and date it, Dalia.
Okay, it's
Never strikes her as odd, and maybe it wouldn't, that they're reading you your rights and you're in a police attack. I mean, like, I would love to know if she had at what point she knew, because we're getting ready to see. Okay, it's getting ready to get like really cringy, but she had to have some inkling at this point. Had to.
yeah, the time. Okay, this is something because we're going to videotape that I need you to sign also. It gives us the right to videotape it. You want to read that?
I don't want to be videotaped.
Well, you're being videotaped. That's all part of it.
She's got an opinion on this now. She's going to read this.
Whose number is that?
That's your home number.
Oh.
She's getting into the
reports that have been filed here.
She's going to willingly hand over a hitman the keys to her house and 10 grand, but she's going to read this little document. She's going to read this. Girl, it's too late, honey. Fine print time has passed. Okay, that time it's come and gone.
And then I'll tell you what's going on here. Okay. Listen, is there anybody that you know that you think would want to kill your husband?
My husband's on probation.
For what?
He's for stock fraud.
Stock fraud? How long has he been on probation? Probation or parole? Has he spent any time in prison? How much? You know?
2 years in prison and 5 years on probation, going on to 6 years.
Oh my God. And what was that for?
It was for taking money. It was like, he explained it like boiler room kind of, where they would take money from people and put it towards things.
Yeah. How long have you guys been married?
Not even a year.
Not even a year.
It's tragic. Is there anybody you could think of that would want to do this to him?
I was telling the officers we've had problems already, and
What sort of problem?
he's been trying to get off probation, and it's just been nothing but problems the whole time that he's been trying to get off. People weren't happy that he was getting off probation because it's a lot of money he's got to pay back.
Well, when you say people, who are you talking about? People that were involved with him before, or?
Just a little bit of everything. This was supposed to be something, when he got off probation, it was supposed to be between us. And he went and he told, friends of his, he told, certain people, and everyone kind of talked.
Thanks, hear me out.
He's constantly running into a lot of the guys that he was on probation with. Like a couple of days ago, we ran into someone. And that was a target. I mean, you know, and the guy comes up to us and he's like with organized.
She's got her story down. I mean, that's all they like. They put a little quarter and the little thing outside the grocery store, and it's just a going. That little horse ride or whatever that is, a kid's ride. I mean, she had this one in the chamber. She went from distraught to, well, let me tell you the whole conspiracy.
Crime. It seems like a lot of the guys from Boca are starting to move up here, and we're constantly running into, you know what I mean, a lot of the guys that he knows and things like that. So it was a lot of money. It was $191,000 that he had to pay back. So we were going to go ahead, and he had the money to pay off the probation and everything like that. And then I guess somehow when he went away, some guys didn't go away. They left.
You mean went away? He went to prison?
Right.
Okay.
They left the country. And so somehow he was dealing with some of those guys because they thought that he owed them, and I don't know, something with that he was taking care of. So the money that he used to get off of probation, he never did it. He did something else with that money.
Now, do you know any of these people, their names or anything like that, or where they may live, so that we may be able to follow it up? We're not going to implicate you.
The guys that left, I don't know.
You don't know them?
I don't know them.
You've never met them?
No, I mean, I know the guy that we ran into a couple of days ago. I know certain names, you know what I mean? And I know certain families, they were on the news, like the guys that all just went away. I forget what family.
See, Brian and I and the squad, they only work major crimes. We only work murders, or homicides, and very serious assaults, and kidnappings, and police shootings, and things like that. We only specialize in that. We don't work anything else. So I wouldn't know about the theft of money.
Thanks, good treble.
Anything else. So I'm asking, if you know any names, then we can run these guys down and see what they know.
Well, those group of guys, they all went away. But he's saying one of them, I guess somehow he had a problem. I don't know what problem he had. It was before we met. He ran into one of these guys, and the guy, he thought he owed him something or something happened. But they went away. I don't know if the one guy that I'm telling you about, Pasquale, if he also went away or if he did it. But this just happened like a month and a half ago. They all got arrested again, the same stock fraud stuff again.
His first name Pasquale or last?
I don't know.
Is it Pasquale or Pasquale?
Pasquale.
Okay. What nationality are you? Spanish?
My mom's from Peru and my dad's from Egypt.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I understand you got a couple animals at your house too, right?
So I guess I want to tell you everything,
Please
you guys kind of know what's going on.
I do. Okay. I want to know.
So that's what happened with that. So he didn't know how to tell everybody what was going on with everything.
She said, she said, let's not talk about those dogs. Let me finish telling my story. I mean, these cops, I'm telling you, they loved every second of those.
And so he told them that, like, you know, I had the money and I took it and I got involved in like a Bernie Madoff kind of scheme because he didn't know how to tell, you know, his mom and everybody what was going on.
You're lucky.
What?
You're lucky you went to the gym.
We were supposed to go to the gym.
Oh, both you were supposed to go?
He didn't know if he was going to, he just had liposuction and he had
Thanks, fun bags.
2 love handles removed from here. I think he had something little. And 2 weeks ago he had surgery. And yes.
What kind of surgery?
The beltectomy, like the lipo that he had.
Oh, did he used to be real heavy or something?
No, he used to be, and then he got lipo done, and I guess the plastic surgeon left like 2 bulges here. So yesterday we went because he had like blood buildup in his back. So
Hey, feeding it.
Okay.
So he was like, well, depending on how I feel today, but we go every morning. We haven't gone since his surgery, but every morning, 5 a.m., we're both at the gym. Yeah.
You got a lot of, that's better than me. I wish I could go, obviously.
Well, you know, he's very, he used to be a drug addict. And
What was his drug of choice?
crack.
Crack? Yeah, I'll give it to you.
And he's recovering alcoholic. And so with him, it's very important to be like on a schedule and, you know what I mean, like have a system and very organized with everything. And
let's get back to his death.
It is interesting because also, like, when we see this so oftentimes with all the unnecessary information. How are we on liposuction? How have we skipped past we're on liposuction and crack smoking? Like, what? I mean, it's just like it has to be a nervous, guilty reaction. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you know, he was shot. He was shot twice,
No.
and I want you to know all this.
Do you know this?
Did they tell you out there?
Not exactly. I mean, they told me he was shot. When I was at the gym, I got a phone call. I didn't hear my phone ring, and I called back, and they told me just to please come, that something happened at my house.
Yeah, he was, evidently your husband answered the door, and they took him back upstairs, and in your
We
bedroom.
have cameras, though. Why would he answer the door?
I don't
Like,
know.
he doesn't answer for anybody he doesn't know.
I have
And
no-
I mean, the only person, like his probation officer is like the only, you know what
I
I
have
mean?
no idea.
He would not answer the door. We have cameras, like at our house.
Maybe he knows this person. I didn't know you had
Yeah,
cameras,
we have-
because when we got there, some of your neighbors heard the commotion.
We have cameras. The front door has cameras.
Oh, that's
The back
great.
door has cameras,
Then,
but they don't record.
and they don't record.
Nobody knows, but they don't. We told everybody they record, but they don't record.
Oh, God.
Because he didn't want them to make a hole in the garage for the recorder to be there because of his car.
Well, when we got there, your door was wide open. When the officers got there, your door was wide open. They went in and looked. They said there was 2 dogs in the house in a crate or a cage or something like that. And he was found in the bedroom. He was shot twice in the head.
He wouldn't open the door unless it's somebody that he knows.
Well,
Because
then-
we don't open for anybody.
Now, you have to understand, I wasn't there, neither was he. We have other people there, so maybe somebody broke into the house or something. I don't know. I haven't been to the scene yet.
All of our rooms have TVs, and we look specifically, like, to make sure nothing is happening, because we've had drug incidences and things like
Was
that.
he asleep when you left?
No, because we said sort of, but not really, because of his back. He was just kind of like,
Laying there?
he was just laying there, and he set the alarm, you know? But, I mean, I
There was no alarm.
I said, you know, I'll bring you coffee on the way home, and, you know, normal, like, normal.
There was no alarm, there was no alarm sound going on.
I put our little dog downstairs, and he stayed upstairs with the big dog.
I don't know. How big is the dog?
It's an English bulldog. But
Will
he
he-
doesn't do, I
Will he
mean,
bite somebody?
no, he loves everybody. I mean, he will run off with whoever he sees. The one that's very aggressive and mean is the white one.
It's probably the
The
smallest one.
little, she's
Yeah.
like 4-pound dog.
I think she weighs 200 pounds, right?
Now, as far as we've seen, at least, we don't know, obviously, in the ride over there or anything like that. Not one sign of, is the dog okay? When can I get the dog? Who's watching the said dog? Nothing. Nothing. Right now, she could have said this in the car, like, I don't know, right? But like from what we're seeing with the evidence here,
I'm just trying to,
Yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is
there's a lot that, like, I want to tell you.
I'm gonna be back. What I wanna do is call right now. I'm gonna go out and get in touch with the officers at the scene. I wanna see if the house was burglarized.
Okay.
All right, just hang on one second.
Thank you.
You wanna wait here?
honestly, expect her to do yoga poses. Honestly, expect her to do a headstand right now.
Can you close the door, please?
It's about to get real cringy, y'all. It's about to get real cringy. How they kept a straight face. Please. Yeah, they had to go outside and laugh. They had to get out of their system. We're going to have to do Jody Arias.
Would you let me know? You know that, what I want to tell you is that.
She's listening. She is listening. Right, Audra? Listen, you know whoever they're talking to out there, they are laughing their butts off. Here we go. Here we go.
Now, you know that I advised you of your rights, right?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Here we
The
go.
game's over with. Okay? There's no more games with you and I. Now we're gonna get down to serious business. I wanna know if you know this guy. Come here. Bring this guy in here. Get over
Y'all.
here. Get over here. You know who this guy is?
No,
You've never seen him before.
I've never seen him before, ever.
Do you know her?
Put your head up and look at her.
Put your head up.
I've never seen him.
What were you doing coming out of her house? Get him out of here.
It gets even better. It gets even better. Y'all.
You're going to jail today for solicitation of murder. You're under arrest. That's an undercover police officer. We filmed everything that you did, recorded everything that you did. You're going to jail for solicitation of first-degree murder of your husband.
I didn't.
Did you hear what I just told you?
I heard what you said, but I didn't.
Everything, listen to me. Everything has been recorded. You were photographed in the convertible when you sat his car in the front of CVS. What do you want to do? What do you want to do here?
I didn't do
Dalia?
anything.
Listen to
I
me.
didn't do anything.
You're going
I
to
didn't
jail.
do anything, please. I didn't do anything.
Tell me you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
You're going to jail today. As soon as I'm done, they're going to come in here and handcuff you and take you to the Palm Beach County Jail, book you for solicitation of first-degree murder on your husband. Your husband is well and alive.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah, thank God.
Thank God.
No, he doesn't want to see you. He doesn't want to see you. You better quit your playing. Listen to me. I want you to quit your acting and get this over with.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Okay. You know what? You need a real good attorney. You need a real good attorney.
Y'all.
Because we're going to show them the film where you say you're 5,000% sure you want him dead. You think I made that up? You think I made that up? That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm putting talking with you. When I leave this room, no other officer will ever talk to you again. Next time we see you is when you're in trial. And you can make it right here, or you're going to trial, and you're going to do life in prison. You want to cooperate with us, whatever you want to do. It's over and done once I walk out. I'm not coming back in to talk to you. And no one else is here. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Because the next officer comes here, going to handcuff you and take you to the
I
jail.
want to see my husband, please.
No, he
Mm-mm.
doesn't want to see you. He doesn't want to see you. I'm leaving now. You don't have an officer coming here and cuff the person.
The only
I don't know
accept
what's going on, please.
the only acceptable thing right now is a headstand. Literally.
Solicitation first degree murder.
What's happening, please?
You should stand up.
Stand up, please.
100%. We need a headstand. Yeah, he wanted to call her something.
Here, stay right here. You can stay right there.
Oh my God.
She's alive.
Come here, please. Come here. Mike, come here.
Oh my
Come here,
God.
please. Come here.
Can't fix it.
Why not? I didn't do
I
anything.
heard you.
Mike, come here, please. Come here.
She thinks she can manipulate him.
We'll take her back to booking, please.
Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Absolutely not.
First name is Dalia.
Is that how you pronounce it, Dalia?
She's mad now.
Have you been advised of your rights before? Yes. Your Miranda rights?
Yeah, but I wanted to make a phone call.
Okay, earlier this morning, Sergeant Sheridan read you your rights from that card, right? And you understood your Miranda rights, your Fifth Amendment rights?
Yeah, but I wanted to make a phone call.
Okay, so phone call, we will let you do that later, not right now though.
But while I'm still here,
Yeah, they're not, we will. Okay? If you wanna,
Did you understand your rights or no? You didn't understand them?
I wasn't really paying attention.
Lawyer B says, now here's the real Dalia. 100%. This is Dalia. Well, this and when she was in the car. Like, she is mad, right? She's supposed to be cashing in her whatever, whatever the. I could never, right? I really never got the motivate. I mean, obviously money, right? But like, I guess I was just like, was it that much money you're going to get from the dude? But again, we see people kill for less.
Okay.
Yes, everything.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and read them again, okay? And if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me and I'll explain it to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent and answer any questions, you understand that? Yes, for now.
Yeah.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given, you understand that?
Yeah.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statements and do any questioning, you understand that?
She's got to feel so stupid, right? I mean, literally, talk about taking the wind out of your sails. I mean, I'd be sitting there feeling like a total just
it's
idiot.
your right to remain silent and request a lawyer, yes. Okay, you understand that? Yes, right?
Yes. Okay. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement.
She was going to get the house and the 100K insurance policy, Donna says. Okay.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. You understand that?
Right, Sandy.
Okay. I can't make any threats or promises to induce you to make any statement.
That would
This
be
must
cute,
of your own
spooky.
free will.
Yeah.
Okay. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand that? You never sign her again, or?
No.
Okay.
Would
Is
you
this your
ready?
signature?
Okay, you understand your Fifth Amendment rights now, all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I go to the regular restroom, please?
Hey,
before I
Dred.
start? Is that okay?
Is it emergency?
I didn't feel comfortable going in the other one. I'm sorry, I
No
won't be
problem,
long.
no problem. She has to go to the bathroom, okay, then we'll come back.
Bring her a bucket.
So hopes the lawyer will take it.
Can I go to the regular bathroom? What is the regular bathroom?
No, that's fine. Oh, no.
Hey.
Yeah, that's right.
goes in the bathroom with it.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what?
Close the door.
She's trying to push the line, see what she can get away
Make
with.
sure you go in there with her, please.
Yeah, please go.
Okay, listen, guys. One guy asked the question.
Yeah, she didn't want that jailhouse toilet. She wants one last little taste of freedom, one last nice little bathroom trip. Yeah, Ginger says I googled a picture of her in prison scrub. She looks at that. Yeah, she literally, this whole situation aged her quick. Okay. But what's sad is, I mean, she'll get out. She didn't end up with that much time. So she'll be out, and I mean, unless she completely changed, you know what I'm saying? And like, whatever you call it, like redid her life or whatever, she's going to be back out in the streets. That's right. She's got a baby boy. I mean, what's she doing in there? That's right. She had the kid. I forgot about that while she was waiting trial. She probably thought that, she did it to get sympathy with the jury. After this, we'll listen to her phone call to Mike. I know. Somebody says, there's a dude with a weird kink that will fall in love with her when she's up for release. Oh, she's working the vestments on the honey bun fund with multiple men. Has to be. Yeah, they need to put her with Sarah Boom. Oh my God, you're alive! I'm like slightly trying to listen to what they are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You mind if I call you Dalia?
Yeah, please.
All right. Do you understand what happened today? What's going on here?
Yeah, she does.
A little.
Okay.
Now, slowly, I'm understanding a little bit better.
What's your understanding?
I was told one thing, and now it's like slowly, like all these things are. I don't really know
Florida.
what happened.
Do you know that you are arrested today? You're being arrested.
That part I understood.
Okay.
Thanks,
Do you know
Anita.
what for?
I gotta make it the outro song
Not
too.
really,
You
no.
don't know the charge?
No, nobody.
Okay, go ahead and tell her the charge, Alex.
Okay. You're being arrested for soliciting to commit murder. Okay, which that means is you attempted to hire someone to kill, meaning your husband. Okay? And that's why you're here, and that's what you're getting charged with.
Okay,
You don't understand, or
no, I never did
Okay, but that's what you're being charged with,
that. Okay.
and, we have plenty of evidence to back it up. Okay? So, with your rights in mind, we want to give you an opportunity to do some soul searching maybe, and maybe get a lot off your chest and tell us the truth. That's what we want to hear. I mean, this has been worked for a couple of days now. It's not just the first day we're doing this, reference to this case. And we have a lot of information to support our charge. It's just not a quick little thing. So, we don't know when you're lying to us and all that. We just want to hear the truth. I mean, it's done. It's over with now, and this is your opportunity to tell us the truth. That's all we want to hear. And we know the truth. So I know it's hard to commit to that, but now's your time, You have anything to say about this?
Come on, Dalia.
I'm gonna talk to my husband.
Okay, well, you can't talk to your husband. He's not here right now. Let him go home. He's taking care of the house and the dogs, so obviously your husband's alive. You saw him, right?
I saw him. I'd like to talk to him.
Okay, and did you see that black officer that was here
I saw
in handcuffs? Well, he's an officer. Okay, so does it get any clearer than that? I mean, I know it's hard, but
people make mistakes sometimes. The good thing about this whole thing is that nobody got
Thanks
killed.
forever. Yeah, we're gonna listen to that next.
The gentleman that walked in the room, he said it's an officer. All right, it's not the first day we've been working this. All right, so now I'm going on investigation where we have you talking to this guy. We've listened to every conversation you had. All right.
It's all sinking
Now
in.
that tell the truth and do the right thing. That's what you want to reach inside you and
Thank you, Dwayne.
But we make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. A tragedy was prevented today. You could look at it that way. That's simple.
A tragedy was avoided. She's like, that's the whole thing that I'm upset about.
Life, so Everything's on tape, Dalia. There's no denying it. You know, everything's on tape, and it's not a bluff. So, all the conversations, and there's some video too. So.
What are you thinking?
Then I'd like to make a phone call. I just feel lost. I mean,
Okay, what do you want to call?
My husband.
I have to call my mom.
We'll let you call your mom after this is done.
I mean, I'm not, you know, it's just, everyone keeps coming and I'm signing all these things and going over all these things and I don't really know what they're for. I'm just signing it because everyone's saying, well, you know, if you sign this, I'll help you, or will this, or will that,
I
and.
don't know about that, but the only thing we're concerned about is a rights card, and we went over it twice,
The
so.
news guy came, and I guess that may have been for the release of the tape earlier, I don't know, because he never came back. And I signed something, and I don't really know what it was.
Okay, well.
I mean, I was hysterical, like, when he came, and.
She's good at trying to cover her tracks already.
And that's understandable, okay? Our main concern right now is the fact of the crime. You gotta understand this, okay? Donna, listen to me for a second,
I
okay?
didn't do anything.
Listen to me for a second, okay? This is not our first day, okay? It's definitely not our second day, all right? This is an ongoing investigation, all right? Not only do we have your videotape, we have every conversation that you've had leading to this point, all right? So for you to sit here and deny that you haven't done anything, it's not gonna help, all right? Because we know the whole story from the beginning to the end to this point that we're right here right now, all right? Every little thing that you've done since this started, we've been involved in it. Do you understand that?
I understand what you guys are saying,
Okay.
and I'm not trying to
Well, I'm just,
undermine you or.
no,
anything
and
like
I'm
that.
not, and I'm not making, I'm just telling you the truth. That's the truth.
Just wanna go home.
Well, unfortunately, you're not going home, okay? You're looking at some serious charges here. Do you understand that you made the attempt to hire somebody to kill your husband? That's how serious this is. Okay, you can sit here and shake your head and deny it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, all right? When the jury and the judge sees that videotape of you having this conversation, making a deal, all right? That's how far you went, all right? It wasn't it. It's not about denying it. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything, because the video, the audio, it's not gonna lie, all right? And all the evidence that we have collected through all this investigation.
You sound like a fool right now denying this, because
Yeah.
like my partner just said, everything's on tape, video and audio.
I just wanna go home.
I know, but you're not going home, you see?
You're not going home, Dalia.
What do I have to do to go home? I'd like to go home.
I know, but you can't, it's impossible. You're going to the Palm Beach County Jail after this, you can't go home. You're being arrested, this is not a game. In your mind, it might be a little game, but this is very, very serious. Murder, are you kidding me? Try to have someone.
Okay, so yeah, she was just playing the game of like, when am I going home? I'm done. This is boring now. So let's now listen to her phone call to her hubby. Hold on one second. Hello, hello. Wait, where'd y'all go? We're gonna go to present, to share. We are looking for calls her husband. Boom, boom. Okay. Now over here, where'd y'all go? There you are. Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Hello. Yeah, what's up? Nothing, Mike. Can you please come here? Hey, listen, I don't want to fight with you. Honestly, I can't help you. Don't you understand what just happened? What they're saying is not true. How is that possible? Like, I'm sitting here. It's not true. It's not possible. You wouldn't even give me 2 minutes to talk to you, but it's not possible. What they're saying is not true. How in the hell did I hear it and see it?
I heard what you heard. It's not true. I heard what you heard and I saw what you saw. Everything they showed you, they showed me.
And how is it not? How are you telling me that?
I am giving you my word that it's not true.
What do you, Dad, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
Like, please, I need an attorney. Can you please help me?
I mean, she is brazen.
Your brother was here and I spoke to him and he's going to go talk to your mom. I called him for you already, right?
He's already done more than I would have.
Everybody knows where you're at. I took care of it.
I know that. I need your help, okay? This is not true.
I understand it too. Like, how do you explain what I saw and heard?
Like, I am limited on my phone call. You know more than anybody. It's not true. Just give me time so I can talk to you.
What did it say? I saw it. I heard it.
I saw what you saw and I heard what you heard.
Okay, what the you said you wanted to have me killed. I heard that.
It's not true. That is not
How is it not true?
How can you believe that?
I heard your voice.
How can you believe it?
This is
What
insane.
is the point? I heard you say it.
It's not. I heard what you heard and it's not.
What did I hear then? I heard you say.
I heard the tape. Okay, I heard the tape and I saw pictures and I saw the whole 9 yards. I saw all of it.
So why would you meet a black guy in a parking lot? Explain that.
I'm sitting here on the phone. I will tell you when I see you in person. Please.
I can't come there anyway. I'm not allowed there.
That's not true. Who said that? They tell you that on purpose. That's not true.
I don't know what you could tell me. Even if, let's pretend, I said, oh, it's all better. I can't, they're charging your ass. Don't you get it?
Like, I didn't do anything. Please.
I don't know what to say to you. I can't help you.
I mean, how on earth does she think she can talk her way out of this? The fact that she is literally sitting here like, I just got to tell you, she thinks she can manipulate him. I mean, obviously, right? She thinks she can sit here and be like, bam, whatever. How, like, what does she even think she could do? What does she even think she could do or say?
It's out of my hands.
You're not even trying.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to get me an attorney, please, so I can talk to you.
You know, one thing after another. You can't explain this one. You know? Come on, man. What do you mean, Dalia? You met a guy in a parking lot.
Okay, you needed me yesterday. I took you right to Fort Lauderdale because of your thing, because of this, because of that. Every time you need me, I am here for you. Every single time, and there's no denying that.
So why would you meet a guy in a parking lot and hand him $1,200 and say, yes, I want him dead?
I didn't give anybody $1,200. Period. Where they got that from, I have no idea. I never gave anybody money. I never paid anybody money. I never anything. Nothing of nothing of nothing, and you have my word. Nothing.
I saw you with this guy in the truck or whatever the it was. I saw it. I heard your voice clearly. What? I don't understand.
I did not say those things. Period.
So how did they get your voice on that tape recorder?
Like, I'm limited with my time, please. Okay, can you please help my mom, please?
What can I do?
You can get me honey, please.
Is she going to call me?
No, why would she call you? Call my mom.
I did call her already. I spoke to her, and she didn't believe anything I said, and I didn't say anything bad. I let her know.
You didn't want to help her. I already talked to my mom. You didn't offer to help her. You just said, okay, well, whatever.
You got to be kidding me, man. Look, Dalia, I heard you say that shit.
Like,
okay?
I'm telling you right now, okay?
You can't fix it. You don't listen to me. You need to get your lawyer. Your mom's going to get you. I spoke to your brother. And you need to just handle it. Because, Dalia, listen, if I go screaming to the judge or whatever and say, oh, it's okay, they're charging your ass.
Like, it doesn't matter,
It
period.
doesn't matter. You can hire 5 more.
So I'm curious what y'all think. I honestly feel like that there is and I don't want to say high percentage rate, but like it's in there that if there wasn't the thing that he's talking about, like even if I did this, they're going to be whatever, like take that part out, that she could talk him into getting back with her. Right. Like if they're like, she could get the 10 minutes alone and there not be like it's out of my hands. I think she could probably stand a chance at talking him back into getting like, and talk her way out of this with him. Like, and I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Right. I mean, because like she probably has done this, not this exact thing, but varying levels of this along the way. You know what I mean? Where is the thing? Where'd y'all go? Here you go. Okay.
They're charging your ass to have your voice, your face, everything on tape. You're in a lot of trouble. I'm trying to help you. How are you trying to help me? How? Because I'm trying to get your head, get off the bullshit and understand what's going on here. What bullshit would that be? How are you going to sit there and tell me that? How are you going to tell me that you didn't say it, you didn't do it? When I saw you say it and I saw you do it. Do you have any idea how I was when they told me what supposedly happened to you, how I got and how I was and how everything? Right, and you wanted me 500 or 5,000% dead. That's not true. You're absolutely that's sure, right? True. I heard what you heard, and that's not true. And what did you hear then? I heard the 5,000% sure. I heard, what else did I hear? I heard the whole thing. Everything you heard, I heard. And not once. What are you disputing about it? I never wanted to dead, period. I never paid anybody. I never gave any money. I never anything. What did you him for? I didn't do anything. It's what I'm trying to tell you. Why were you exposed to a video camera and a tape recorder? Why? Can you meet me in person so I can talk to you? No. Why? Explain that to me right now. Why? Why should I? Because you know me. Okay, whenever you need me, I am there for you, period. You know that. Or am I not?
She's going to guilt him.
I got off the couch the other day, and I came, and I brought you dinner, and I this, and I that, and I always make sure you're always taken care of. You're always everything. I never, ever, 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 ever in my wildest dreams ever want that for you, ever.
Michelle says the cops just go around starting trouble, huh?
No, I did not say anything, period. I didn't say anything. I heard you. Like, I didn't say anything. I heard what you heard, and I didn't say that. What the fuck? I heard you say it. How did you not hear it? I mean, how did you not hear it? I heard you. I heard you. I saw you. You know? I saw it. I heard it. I don't understand what you're arguing with me about. And what are those two safety deposit fees? What are they to? My money?
Yeah.
The paper. What are you talking about? The keys they found in your purse. Is that where my money's hiding right now? No, they're just regular papers. No, they were safety deposit keys. I know what they look like. Right, and it's got papers. That's it. Well, listen, I don't know how you're going to actually have the nerve to sit here and lie to me now. I don't understand. Like, I heard you say it, Dalia. I saw your mouth do it. Okay? I can't help you even if I wanted to. Do you get it? Why don't you want to? It's out of my hands. You're not even trying. It's different if you're trying. You're not even trying. What can I possibly do for you? I don't get it. What can I do? You're not even trying. Trying what?
I mean, the way she has moved the goalpost.
Okay, they're getting ready to like take me again. Daddy, I'm going to give you some advice, and you need to listen. You're going to be lying around in there for a little while, a couple days. You need to just try and relax and just go with it. And keep to yourself and don't say a lot. Like, I love you. Everybody treated me awful. I didn't do anything to you.
She's trying everything.
Everyone did anything awful to me. I can't help you. There's nothing I can do to help you. You know? Hello? Yeah. You know? Know what I'll do? You know what I'll do for you? Seriously?
Honey
Sign my
bun.
house back over to me. I'll help your mom immensely.
Oh,
Give me my house back. That's it.
That's it, what?
I'll help you. So I don't have to go through the legal bullshit I have to go through already.
What does that mean?
It means sign my property back to me that you stole, basically.
That's what you're thinking, and I didn't steal anything.
All right, so listen. I'll have the papers sent over to you somehow. You'll sign them over to me, and then I will help your mother. Okay?
I'm not signing anything.
I know you wouldn't sign anything. I knew that wasn't going to happen, so I can't help you. Okay?
That's what you're thinking about. I'm sitting here watching. You're thinking about
Now you start having me killed.
That's not
You're
true.
a liar. You're a liar.
What does your mom say?
She's not saying shit. She's sitting there. What's my mom saying?
And what?
Check it out. My mom, your mom, everybody else's mom, they're all out of it. You know where you're sitting right now? That's the reality. I can't fix it. I just offered to help you, and again, you have the balls to say no to me. Okay, then I can't help you.
How do I believe you're going to help me if I do that?
Because you know why? Because I'm the only person on the phone that's ever done what they said they were going to do. Me. Okay?
How do I believe that?
Don't say shit. I just said I'd help you. Okay? You just basically said "f you" to me, which is hilarious considering your situation and considering what the f just happened today. Have your mom call me. I'll talk to her about it. I told you what I do. I'll fix it. I'll help you. You got to do the right thing. All right?
I'm getting fingerprinted now.
All right.
well. So, yeah, so here's the thing. This is what I think probably happens in the past. Like, this is the vibe I get from this relationship. This is giving, he's my king, she's my queen. This is giving a drywall with holes punched in it. It's giving all these things, right? Probably in the past, they do all this kind of drama. They get all worked up. They fight. They have makeup sex. It's hot. It's feral. And then they start the cycle over, right? Like, this is, I mean, and of course, I don't know. Like, this is just my guess here. Because, again, I think if it, and you heard the way he was like, okay, I'll help you. I'll help you. Sign the house back over. And I don't blame him at this point at all, right? 100% would be like, all bets are off. We're manipulating. We're this and that. Like, whatever. Like, I need this from you. This is how I'm going to do it. But that's probably, it was probably a very transactional relationship is the vibe that I get. Okay. Like, this is the vibe I get from these two. Even on a good day. So the fact that this happened, and like he said, it's out of his hands. Like, even if he wanted to be like, you know what, I'm going to sit here and, I'm going to, do whatever. You do this for me, I'll do this for you. It truly is out of his hands, right? I mean, this is the fact that she's literally like, I saw that. That's not what that was. That didn't mean this. All she wants to do is get this time. Like, I don't know what she thinks. It's like, girl, do you think they're going to give you a hotel room if he comes to the jail? Like, it's not, it's not going to happen. Right. It's just, I don't know. Now, hold on for a second. Lawyer B says she married him with the intent to rob him. She and her boyfriend saw he owned a gym. Oh, that's right. That's right. And then Kai says, did you see that Brian been harassing him for alimony and child support? Finally, his lawyer responded in the most epic way. Oh my God, really? I have not seen that. I got to go over. Did y'all catch that on Tanika's 2 cents? I can't stand that. There's someone who's gotten away with my life. Yeah, you can tell that Dalia, 100% is used to just, again, we see it so often where they lie and lie and lie. They get what they want, so on and so forth. It says, can we watch his testimony in trial 3? Maybe, you know what we could do? Because I'm going to have to go here in a minute, so I don't want to like get into that. Maybe we could do Well, let me ask you, do y'all want to watch more of this one? I was like, is it Thursday? Do y'all want to watch more of this one Thursday or do something different? Yeah, the fact that he's talking to her, but also, and I don't know, I don't remember the outcome of this. He clearly needs something from her, right? There's a gun insane later, right? Oh yeah. Now Ann says Julie Rowe. Like y'all listen. Next week is gonna be basically Lori Vallow. Whatever you want to call it, Lori Daybell, I'm sorry. And we're gonna totally watch the I think there's multiple interviews with Julie Rowe. There's the Nancy Grace one. You could almost have a day of Julie Rowe. And then there's the most recent Nate Eaton one that he recorded but didn't release for a while. You know what I'm saying? And then put it back out. So we'll do that one. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm just kind of reading your comments. This one, I feel like I did a video on this one years ago, but not like a huge. Because watching this, I'm like, I don't know if I've done like just one long reaction video to it, which to me would be a fun way to do this case. Like tons of creators have covered this one. Stephanie Harlow did one of her like Harlow deep dives on it. True crime loser. What's his name? Mike from that chapter. I mean, this is just one of those that you can see like everybody covered this, right? Everett says, am I starting to reject y'all? Never. Lori's trial is 100% going to be a you know what show. 100%. Christina Randall. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah. So here's what we'll do. And I think what we'll have to do is we'll dedicate because the Jody, I want to do Jody. There's so many I want to do, but we have plenty of time. Jody Arias will definitely be like a week dedicated to that one. Not every day, but like both days because there's so much of it. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll put it out tomorrow. We're gonna do Thursday. I'll sit here and kind of contemplate on it a little bit. And then, like I said, we'll start with maybe next Sunday if there's not major like case updates to do. We'll start prepping for the Lori Daybell stuff. Mind your show business. That's another one. Man, Emily's quick. Oh, that's right, Nancy Brophy. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let me look something up real quick just to see. Hold on. That might be a good one to do. Like that would be like a good palate cleanser before Lori Daybell. Please hold. Let me just look something up real quick. I mean, comes right up. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Ugh. 3 hours. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. I realized. Hold on, let me see. I want to find the video, the appropriate. Yeah, just for a couple of minutes. Let's just walk for those. Okay, this is gonna be a teaser for Thursday. We'll do Nancy Brophy Thursday because I forgot about this one. So this is, if you don't know Nancy Brophy, we're gonna watch just a couple of minutes of it, but then we'll watch. This is a 3-hour video. Obviously, we won't get the whole thing or whatever. But there's that. So please hold. I'm already triggered. I'm not gonna lie with her trying to figure out the earplug things to put in. Oh, and I've got to. I'm recording a video on Sherry Papini. Sherry Papini's back in court fighting for her kids. Talking about don't show them the Hulu thing. Can't roll my eyes hard enough. Okay, here we go. Hold on. God, y'all. I can't believe we're here, but I mean, I love every second of it, right? Here we go.
Ms. Brophy, I want to start. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
I want to start just clarifying something from yesterday
Okay.
that I believe you testified to. You said when you got downtown later that morning of June 2nd that you kind of figured what was going on based on how people were reacting around you. But it is true that nobody actually told you that it was Dan that had been killed until Detective Posey, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that was during that interview?
Yes.
But you stated that Karen called you before you went into that interview.
Yes.
Dan's mother, Karen.
Yes.
And that you told her that it was Dan and that he was dead.
Yes.
Hey, Smog.
Based on the fact that you thought that Dan had been killed.
It was more than think.
But you hadn't been told.
I had not been told, but I had not heard from him. All of his friends avoided looking at me, and the police officers knew who I was before I got there, and one police officer hugged me. This is not good news I'm going to hear.
What if you were wrong?
Then I would have called Karen and said, happy days, I was wrong. And Karen and I would have celebrated, and we would have laughed, and we would have had family jokes about this for 20 years, and it would have been much, much better than it turned out.
Stated you bought this ghost gun build kit and you realized you couldn't put it together.
No, I realized it was more intricate. I didn't realize I couldn't put it together. It was more intricate than I had thought it would be.
And based on what?
Based upon the fact that it was supposed to be few parts, and I thought it was a few too many parts.
What steps did you take to actually try to build it?
I didn't take any because I wasn't ready to write this story yet.
Hey, y'all. So that's a taste of that, y'all. I'm like literally instantly triggered by her. If you're unfamiliar with Nancy Brophy, consider yourself lucky. Nancy Brophy, I tried reading one of her books before, and like, okay, if I say it's boring, it's boring. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, where'd you go? And her stuff is kind of smutty, right? But even in the world of smutty, I mean, like it was like a snooze fest, right? So she killed her husband, Dan. She ordered pieces to a ghost gun, and put it together. But y'all, this woman sat on the stand, and I cannot tell you how much unnecessary information on insurance we learned through this case. Hey, oh dear. I'm talking, y'all. Every rigmarole about insurance, this woman was gonna school us on it, and just took her time. Now you saw her attitude here. She's way more like reels it in with the state. Obviously, they all do, right? Yeah, right. And Anne says all her book titles start with the wrong doctor, the wrong husband, the wrong this. She's self-published, and it is what it is. So that's what this is known for. But we'll watch this one because it's more light, kind of like this one we watched tonight is. So yeah. So there's that. We'll do that Thursday. That'll be fun. And then we'll do the Lori Daybell. So anyways, now I'm also going to do, for those that missed, if you weren't here for the opening song, I'll make it the outro too. So that's it. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Indy, for hanging out. Thank you, Sofa Squad, for hanging out. I hope everybody has a lovely day tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is Ghost Adventures case, Grand Amato. So yeah, do with that what y'all will. But that's it. I love y'all. Thank you very much. I'll see y'all Thursday evening, and get ready for Lori Daybell. And that's it. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon.
The pillows are fluff thanks to Miss Emily. The couch is wide enough, join the family. It's all love while we laugh at Burb's criminalities. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup at hey, hey, hey. Come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Oh, please, the puppies need me. Oh, oh, please, my body is rejecting none of that fancy credential stuff. I'm just here for the cringe binge. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup and hey, hey, hey. Come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough. Oh please, the puppies need me. Oh please, my body is rejecting none of that fancy credentialed stuff. I'm just here for the cringe binge. Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup that hey, hey, hey. Come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough.